Hello everyone, welcome to Techno Simplified. So in this tutorial, we will learn about path parameter and query parameter in REST API. So this is one sample request. So if you will see this request from here to here, right? From here till here, this is the domain, or we can also call it as the host name. And after this host name, there is slash, right? After that, it is written API, and again one slash, and after that it is written users. So from here till here, this is the path, and after that, so this path we call it as path parameter, and after that there is one question mark, and it is written page equals to 2. So whatever comes after this question mark, that is called as query parameter. So if you will see this URL, right? So what is happening? We are first going to this domain, and in this domain we are going to API resource, and after going to the API resource, we are hitting one more resource, that is users. And in that users, in that user resource, we are going to the page number 2, right? So what will happen? Once I will hit this endpoint, it will fetch all the users, right? It will fetch all the users which are present in the page number 2. All right. So what we are doing here, we are making one query. That's why whatever comes after this query is the query parameter. And whatever comes after the domain with the slash, it is called the path parameter. So in query parameter, it always comes in the key and value pair, right? So if you will see here, page is the key, and after equal to, the value is mentioned as 2. So query parameter always comes in the key and value pair. So now what I will do, I will go to my system, I will open Postman, and I will demonstrate you, how we can hit this request and how we can get the response. Okay. So this is my Postman window. So in this window, if you will see this, right here, it is mentioned page number as 2. So let's hit this request and see the response, right? So what is happening here? If you will see, in the params, right? So page, whatever is there after query, right? Page equals to 2, right? Those got added in the params. Params means nothing but the parameters. So here, if you will see, it is written as query parameter. Just now I have told you whatever comes after question mark is the query parameters. So whenever I will put this URL, it will automatically fetch this information. So here the key is page and the value is 2. It means that we are going to the page number 2. So in this URL, what we did, we applied one condition. We applied a filter. That filter is of page number 2. As soon as I will remove this request, right? As soon as I will remove, it will be automatically removed from here. And as soon as I will add here, it will be automatically added in the endpoint. Okay, see here page, and I'll give 2, right? So it got automatically added here. So let's hit this and see what is happening. So if you will come to this, response payload. So here what is mentioned? Here it is mentioned at page, right? So this is nothing but the JSON. So here it is mentioned page 2, right? So we are on the page 2. Per page 6. It means that per page there are 6 records. And what is the total records? Total records is 12, right? What is the total page? Total page is 12. Now let's see what is mentioned in the page number 2. Okay, see. So in the page number 2, this is the ID 7. This is the details of the ID 7 from here to here, and this is ID 8, and then we have ID 9, and then we have ID 10 and 11 and 12, right? And after that, this support things is mentioned. So how many IDs are present here? So if you will count this, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Total 6 users are present whose ID is mentioned over there. So if you will see here, we are at the page number 2 and per page there are 6 users, right? Here we are making query for users and we want to go to the page 2 of the users, right? So that is mentioned over there. Total is 12 and total page is 2. Let's give here 1 and see what is happening. See, now we are at the page number 1 and per page there are 6 records. Total record is 12, total page is 2. So if you will see here, from ID 1 to ID 6, these are the 6 records or these are the 6 users which is present, right? And we are at the page number 1. Total record is 12, right? So 6 record is present in the page number 1 and another 6 record from 7 to 12 is present in the page number 2. Okay, so that's make a total of 12. Page number 2, total 12 and per page there are 6 records, right? So this way we can do. One more thing I want to add, like in this query parameter we can add some other conditions too. So how we can add that? We can add condition by giving this AND, right? So if I will give AND, so let's try to fetch the information of the person whose ID is 2, right? So what is the name of that person? Name is Janet, right? So what I'll do, I'll give AND and ID equals to 2. Now in this case what will happen? It will first go to this domain and then in this domain it will look for the API resource and then it will look for the users, and in that users resource it will go to the page number 1 and in that page number it will only fetch the resource whose ID is 2, right? So it will fetch the user whose ID will be 2. Let's hit this and see. So alright, see, this is the data of that user whose ID is 2, right? So if you will see this, there is only one details present, right? And that person name is Janet. Alright, if I want to see the person whose ID is 5, let's see. See, the person, this is the ID of the person whose name is Charles Morris, right? So in one page there are 6 records, so we can filter till 6. If we are giving the ID as 7, so in that case we will have to give the page number 2, because from 7 to 12 those records are present on the page number 2. So that was all about this video. Hope if you like my video, please give a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in another video. Thank you.